Hi everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm not in Essex. I've come out for my 1 year YouTube anniversary shoot to Snowdonia, to the Ogwen Valley, to take several images of Tryfan. It's an amazing mountain. I've walked it, climbed it several times, and it's an amazing mountain, and I'm here for 36 hours to do several photo shoots of Tryfan, and hopefully as well meet up with some fellow YouTubers over on Clanwyn Island as well, which will be really good. I'm really looking forward to that, but hopefully you'll enjoy the journey and come along with me. So for the first image that I've got here, waiting for the sunrise, there's a bit more cloud than I was expecting. However, it's just sort of picking up a little bit now on the tops of the peaks here. And I've got the camera set up in landscape orientation, looking across the valley to Tryfan, and I've got the several layers going through the actual image, which is creating quite an interesting shot, I think. and with that sort of separation of the sort of mist that we've got to get at early morning at dawn as it just is, and yeah, hopefully working out well. Timing the shot though as well, because the peak of Tryfan is in cloud at the moment, but every so often it obviously clears, and obviously then quickly pressing the shutter release button to obviously grab that image. So the image that I'm going for is f11 ISO 100, balancing the exposure just so I can obviously get that correct picture on the histogram, so I can obviously work out and be a really good image. So I've just got the camera set up, taking several images on the interval timer that it's got built in at 10-second interval, 60 images in total, zoomed right in on the top of Tryfan, just so obviously I can get a little bit of the movement of the clouds, and hopefully then put it together for a very short sort of time lapse. So hopefully that'll work out really quite well. And another feature that I haven't really used yet within the Canon 77D, so hopefully, yeah, today putting it to good use. While that's clicking away though, it's time for a cup of tea. So as I've been making my coffee this morning, keeping obviously an eye on the top of Tryfan to make sure that obviously when it clears that I can actually run over to the camera and take the image, and it actually has, and in fact now it's actually getting even better. I'm taking an exposure at f11 ISO 100 and doing a bracket exposure, two stops either side, because obviously the dynamic range between the foreground and then the sky as well is quite vast really, and some of the detail that have been picked up in the clouds as well, with the sun that's obviously over in this direction, highlighting some of the clouds now, and also creating that sort of lovely orangey glow that we get around dawn time. So yeah, hopefully when I blend those images together in post-processing, it'll work out really quite well. I've also taken a couple of images back down towards Capel Curig in that direction with the Canon 600D, because there's a very tiny little gap in the clouds where you can actually see the sun sort of coming up Unfortunately, it didn't sort of create any of the golden light onto Tryfan, which is obviously what I ideally wanted, but hey ho, that's the way it is really. But yeah, I got an image with sort of a break in a cloud over Crimpy Eye down there in near Capelcurig. Hopefully again sort of work out quite an interesting image. Settings for that one is f8, ISO 100, and obviously then blending the exposure to obviously work out that histogram really nicely. So working out really quite well. A good morning shoot so far, worth the effort of getting up at 4 o'clock and freezing in the tent last night, but yeah, really worth it to get these conditions and to get to this location. Yeah, amazing. So I've been snapping away like crazy because the where the sun's just come above the cloud base that we've got here is picking out the details of the three sort of peaks of Tryfan and highlighting them amazing. So I'm taking the images at f11, ISO 100 and bracketing for each image and just snapping because the conditions changed just like that, and you need to obviously be able to react as quick as possible, take the image, and obviously with the bracketed images I'll be able to then obviously compile them back in post-processing and then hopefully pick out the best one or two and obviously show them to you as well. But yeah, really special. I was hoping that would happen, hoping that the sort of the golden light would hit the top of Tryfan, and it actually has. Again, it just sort of really pays. It's making the effort to get up here, get out. I mean, drove up, get out here, walk up part of a mountain to actually get this image really makes it worthwhile when you actually get these conditions. It's really cold as well. I've got about sort of 4 layers on my top half and 2 layers on my bottom half, and my sort of thermal trousers on as well. It's yeah, pretty cold, but again it's really making it worthwhile sort of seeing these conditions. So yeah, really pleased, really chuffed. So for my final set of images now, I've got the camera set up in portrait orientation and leveling the tripod as best I can to then take several images as a pano shot. We've obviously Tryfan and looking down into the Ogwen Valley, obviously got Lyn Ogwen and Pen Ogwen as well, just shrouded in a bit of cloud, but taking obviously several images and stitching them together in post-processing. Again, settings for each image is f11, ISO 100, and obviously then just the shutter speed as well, just adjusting that as needed. So yeah, working out really quite well. And just as obviously finished doing that pano shot, the sun again was sort of highlighting the top of Tryfan, so in portrait orientation got a single frame of that one as well. So yeah, it worked out to be a really good morning shoot. If you have enjoyed it today, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to be here for 36 hours. I've got several vlogs to do, so hopefully working out to be a really good trip to North Wales. So please come along for next time for where I'm going to be. Thanks a lot for watching and take care.